Oh, hey! Good, how are you doing? Just back at it again. Yeah. What have you been up to? Working and trying to get some stuff on my blankets. Nice. Did you say you're working on 5 at a time? It was 3 or 5, I can't remember. 4, I don't... on either side of it. Are any of them close to being done? Are they all big, or are some of them smaller? One's almost done? That's good. Through your queen size. That's pretty big too. I can't remember, what kind of stitches do you do? Are you doing on those? Half double, nice. Anything else new going on? I don't really have anything going on, that's why I ask you. I don't have anything else to really talk about. My goldfish died. I had a goldfish for like a year and a half, or maybe it was close to 2 years. But he died a couple days ago. So, I'd actually, the day he died, I had bought a beta. So I had, they were in separate tanks, so it didn't have anything to do with the new fish. But so I do have a fish still. It's a new one, just a little tiny beta. The goldfish was getting pretty big. He was about 6 inches long, I'd say. Some would say 6 inches is huge. But there he goes, down the toilet. I don't know how big beta get, but they live about 5 years from what I read, which is what goldfish can do. I wish I had a pond that I could have like koi and goldfish and other things in there. That'd be cool. I don't know what people do with their ponds in the winter though. Like, do the fish just go dormant? Yeah, for goldfish. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe they take him inside in a big, put him in a big tank. I don't know. Or maybe they just live. Maybe they're just okay, like under the. If the water doesn't freeze all the way through, if there's still some water, they're okay. Because I know fish can handle pretty cold water. Yeah, in the lakes they go down. I should have started streaming earlier. I'm getting tired, but I think I can make it till midnight. Do you ever go fishing? I've been ice fishing a couple times, but not very many. I haven't been out to a lake in quite a while. Someone broke into his house. That's crazy. Where do you like to go fishing? Do you have any lakes nearby you? Girlfriend breaking in. Mad noodles and pork chop and go get some. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Haven't been fishing 4 or 5 years. I don't know Colorado's laws or where the lakes are. In Minnesota. Yeah, it's ridiculous how everything is regulated and you have to have licenses and all this stupid stuff just to go enjoy nature. It's pretty evil if you ask me, but I think you should be able to fish wherever you want to fish. If I were a fishing game officer, I would never write a ticket. I'd just tell people like, hey, you're not supposed to do this, and I'll get in trouble, so if you guys could not. But I would never arrest people for trying to feed themselves. Doesn't Minnesota have a ton of lakes? Gonna take over a bit. Okay, no worries. Thanks for popping in for a bit. Have a good night. Yep. Oh, hey, Kaz. Hey, Spacey. I can't sleep. Neither can my baby. I don't know why I have to do all these voices. I'm so sorry. What you guys been up to? I need a day report.
Hello? Hello? McFly?
Back to the Future? Anyone? Just been taking care of kiddos. How many chillins you got running around there? Nick is killing me. Oh. You still got kids awake at 12? Are you in my time zone? I know Kaz is in my time zone. I don't remember where you are. Two kids? That's fun. Something is rattling. Oh. It's the Babadook. The Rattling Man. That could be a scary guy. I'm gonna write that down. I like making up characters and stuff and like horror stuff. Something was bothering me on my foot, so I had to clip it off. Was it a toe? Was it a little goblin? Munching? What word am I trying to think of? Noshing? No. Calluses? I wear really soft shoes, so I don't get calluses. At least I don't think I do. He wakes up a couple times a night. Oh, you got a young one. Youngin. In that waking up phase. Why do they do that? They just hungry or something? Flap did callus, yeah. Don't say yum! No. I like those videos when people like putting a mask on, a cat mask, and then scaring their cats, and because they can't recognize it's their owner, you know, and then the cats go like no, like it sounds like they're saying no. It's I don't know, so I just say that now. Foot feels better now that I clipped it off. That's good. Smell the other cat. Yeah, when they smell like a stranger cat or like a cat that they don't like, and they don't recognize that it's their master. That's so funny. You look and sound exactly like my owner, but you smell like a cat, so you must be a cat. It's funny. I am tired, which is good because then I won't stay up all night. It's going. We've got a few feet. It was probably like 4 feet now. Getting long. So, just chipping away every day. And I've got some other projects in mind to work on. Jotting down some ideas and things, getting supplies. so I'll probably stream some of that too. How goes your project, Spacey Stacy? And yours, Kaz? Have you been working on any of your curtains or skirts, or weren't you making some like sandals or something? Was that you? So I think I'm gonna stop there. That's a good, what, an inch and a half, about something like that. It's like I'm doing like a brownish color, if you can see it. I ran out of white, so the era of white stripes, for the moment, is over. Working on a quilt. Very cool. I like quilts. I made a quilt once in like middle school, and I got no idea what happened to it. But it is long gone. I got this gorilla at the thrift store. And I got this baby shark at the thrift store. I think if I put batteries in it, it like rolls around, like probably makes noise. But what I'm going to do, and don't be alarmed, I'm not doing it yet. I'm going to take off the gorilla's head, twist it, I'm going to put the baby shark on the gorilla head. It's going to be like this. It's going to have a cool... I'm going to do a little custom figure, custom plushie. We're just having fun with it. But why? It's art. There is no why. Don't worry. I got 6 more plushies today that were speaking to me, so to speak. And I'm gonna cut them up and put them together in interesting ways. It's just a fun little art project, little arts and crafts. I saw some Sid from Toy Story, but I'm not doing it maliciously. See, he's doing it to be like ghoulish. I'm doing it to be creative. Funny how often those intersect, isn't it? I saw on Etsy like people making customized plushies and stuff. There was people make like horror ones, like they'll take a teddy bear and they'll give it like human teeth and make it all bloody and stuff. So that was kind of, I was thinking kind of about that, or like making like a post-apocalyptic teddy bear, and then like give it to someone when I go to Wasteland Weekend this year. And then I saw another video of a guy cutting them up and sewing them together and like painting them and stuff, like doing cool patterns on them. I don't know, it just looked fun. It looked fun. And then the gorilla head, I can take the gorilla head and put it on something else. He is really cute. I kind of don't want to mess him up, but I don't need this. I want to make it into something and then give it to someone. But if I have his head, I can put it on something else. I don't know. It's funny, but why? Oh, I already read that. You feel like they're alive, you know? You don't want to hurt things that have eyes and stuff. even though it's just fabric. You don't have. If I make, I think I'm gonna make a little YouTube video of it, but you don't have to watch. It's okay. Where is my other one? Oh yeah, I found it. Let's see if I can work on this a little bit. I blame Toy Story for humanizing them. That's fair, but I also think it's just a thing that kids do. You know, like when you're little, you think that if your brother like punches your stuffed animal, that it's actually hurting it. You know, stuff like that. I think a lot of kids feel that way. Which one of these is smaller? This one's smaller. Good morning to you and to me. It is good morning now, 12:01. Just in time with the late night groove. The only groove that I groove to. This has been a night owl stream since I have begun. Okay, let's just hook that there. Good morning. 8 a.m. here. Oh. Now, where on earth is Perth? Where on earth is it 8 a.m. right now? Oh. Guten Tag, guten Morgen. Guten Morgen, mein Fräulein. Obviously I don't know any German. Mein Bruder und meinen Schwester? How do you say sister? Mein Deutsch ist Kinderdeutsch. I took German in middle school. Great grandma spoke German. That's where my mom's side is from. We're German on my mom's side. German and Dutch, but they didn't pass the language on to us, so what are you gonna do? I guess I could get Rosetta Stone. But then all the Germans I talk to, they say that everyone speaks English there anyway, so. Is Dutch the language? Is it, like, what are they, is that what it is in Holland? They speak Dutch? Or Duolingo? Yeah, Duolingo used to be awesome. Before you had to, like, pay to do it. Yeah, so can you understand Dutch at all? Or is it, like, too different from German? Some words are similar? Gotcha. But like if someone was talking to you, you wouldn't get most of it. And if they were talking in Dutch. Oh, I haven't done Duolingo. I think how the last time I tried it, it was like you had a heart. It was like a heart system. You had a certain number of hearts every day, and when you made a mistake, you lost a heart. And then after you lost all your hearts, you couldn't use it anymore for that day. unless you just buy it, then you don't have to do the heart thing. It used to just be free, and there was no heart system. I'm just cheap, so. And of course, there's people on like YouTube and other websites that do lessons in whatever language you're interested in. The streak started to stress me out. Yeah, it is kind of a lot of pressure because it's like you just have, you know, you're on vacation and you forget about it for one day and then you lose your precious streak. A couple days ago, I went to my friend's house in the evening, late, and to watch a UFC fight and hang out. So I had to bring my crochet over and stream it while I was over at his house, so I don't break my streak. You know. I'd probably watch Dyson mit der Maus. Sorry about my pronunciation. With English subtitles in German. It's a kids program that explains it. Oh. Who's the mouse? Oh, he's a mouse. He's a cute little guy. Going on adventures. Yeah, I see the elephant, yeah. Little brown elephant and the blue elephant and the mouse is brown. And there's a duck too, it looks like sometimes. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, till the very next day. Yeah, there's a lot of free options. Yeah, COVID ruined so many things. This is a scarf, and the first one is also a scarf, but I'm gonna make it a blanket. I'm gonna widen it and start adding another row. I'm gonna add a whole nother row. Just keep doing that once it gets to the length I want. This is the one I do every day for the whole year is the plan. Add to it every day for a year, so it's gonna be really big. And then this is just a. I'm just gonna make this one a normal length sweater or scarf. I mean, I need a smaller hook on this one. I keep forgetting to get one though. Looks pretty regular. Yeah, that's what people say. It might just be because I'm doing it tight. It makes it easier. I don't know. But thank you. Bitteschön. Or Dankeschön, sorry. Dankeschön, bitteschön. Loosen the grip a little. Needs a bit of air. I'm doing it so tight. No air is gonna get through. Yeah. Yeah, I need to loosen it up because this is. But this yarn is really thin, and I don't have quite the thin enough needle, which I think is making it a little bit harder. Wait, what did you say late night? Did you say you were working on something? Can't remember what you said. Do you have any projects going? No. Can you hear it squeaking? I used to knit and crochet very tight. It's easier when you start, but once you get some practice, it's better to have it a bit looser. I'm almost done with a pair of odd socks. Pair of socks. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Are you doing a pattern on them, or like what stitch are you using? Five needles, standard socks. Cool. I bet they're pretty warm. Yeah, I gotta get some knitting needles. I was at the store today and I just didn't even think about it. I should write it down on my phone or something. Smaller, get us another hook, and then get some knitting needles to try out. Alpaca wool, ooh. Nice. Sounds like good stuff. They have it at Rossman. Oh, that's cool. I don't even know where I would get it around here. Maybe at craft stores. We have craft stores that I got quite a few. I usually just get yarn from thrift shops. I just get used yarn that's cheap. But there's craft stores around here that probably have nicer ones. Wool and alpaca and different stuff. Oh, that's a shame. They closed down. Are you in a smaller town rather than the big city? No one is knitting anymore. I guess the store in downtown is too expensive. Oh. So you're close to Frankfurt? Yeah, it's not as popular a hobby as it once was, that's for sure. Everyone's got their phones and computers and video games and all that stuff, so. And everyone's working a lot, so not a lot of time for crafts. And women are working more, so, 50 years ago or 70 years ago, you could have women staying home a lot and having some free time to knit or other things, but now everyone has to work, which is a shame. Seemed like a cool guy. Did you paint the picture of the Native American? Oh, no, I wish. I'm not nearly that good at painting. That is just an old... I have no idea who painted it. It was my grandfather's. He had it for... Well, as long as I've been alive, he had it. He got it down in southern Utah somewhere. I don't know if a native painted it. I'm not sure. It's older than me, though. That's for sure. So that's where I got that. I do art, but I'm not at that level. I can sculpt pretty well and I can make a bust of a person and capture their likeness pretty accurately, but I haven't put a lot of work into painting. Do you do any other art besides knitting and stuff, crocheting? Originally, men used to knit and crochet. That's right. That's right. I did hear that. But when the war started, men had to fight and women took over crafting. Yeah. It is funny because just because of that event, now it's seen as like a feminine thing, a woman thing. But there's nothing inherently female about knitting. It's just a thing anyone can do. Oh, and it's a painting of the Chief Sitting Bull. He's a famous Native American figure. I think it's a real painting. It's not a print, but I think the artist was basing this painting off of another famous painting. I think if you Google Sitting Bull, that painting similar to that will show up. Sometimes paint and play the guitar a little. Ooh, that's fun. I like to sing. I like to sing too. How long have you played the guitar for? I sing to myself a lot. Sometimes I do karaoke. In VR chat, I don't know if you've ever played VR chat. They have karaoke worlds. You can go in and sing there. I do that sometimes. I used to. I dated this woman who had she played the piano really well, and she would play, and we would sing duets and stuff. It was really fun. I wanted to sing on Twitch and learned that doing karaoke was going to cost me money for the background music, so I started playing chords on my guitar 3 years ago. Nice. That's the way to do it, really. Oh, you do play VR chat. Nice. Yeah, I love going to the karaoke worlds when I'm in the mood to sing. Guitar is a really good instrument for singing along. And you can play like any genre of music on it too. Hang out in the furry worlds. Furries are mostly friendly guys. Yeah, furry karaoke is probably my most visited world. Furry hangout is another one sometimes. I'm sure you've been there. I stopped playing VR chat for like 6 months because my mic stopped working for some reason. Like it worked in every other game, but it stopped working in VR chat. And I tried every kind of settings in the game and on my computer and couldn't get it to work. But anyway, so I finally got a different mic and I got back on, and all my best avatars were removed. Like the avatars I had saved that I liked using, which was a shame because it was like my favorite one is like it's like my identity in the game, you know, and it's just gone. Should find one that I can upload myself so it can't be, you know, taken down by the creator. Bless those who can sing. I'll be the jazz hands in the background. You like jazz? Whoever is singing, you can hit the tambourine. Oh, everyone can sing. First we begin with do, re, mi. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Sing with me. Me, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, I drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do, 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 do. Sound of Music. Julie Andrews. Mwah. I like old movies. Even my toddler tells me to stop singing. Okay, that's, you know, that's a real slap to the ego. I'll give you that. That's a blow to the ego for sure. Because kids tell it like it is. Mommy, stop singing. That's savage. Even if you are as bad as you think, there's always room for improvement, and you can always get better. My singing improved a lot when I started singing in my normal talking pitch. Yes. Yeah, when you're singing in your natural range, it sounds so much better. And you can, if you practice singing all the time, you can expand your natural range so that you can go higher and lower without it sounding bad. I have a VR set. I don't use it that much. It's just kind of like, it's just easier to get on the PC, you know, rather than having to like put it on and put the gloves, the hold the controllers and navigate it, and I don't know. So I'm probably gonna sell my headset. It is cool to be like immersed, but I just find myself not using it very much. And they're coming out with new headsets. I mean, they're always coming out with new ones, but I think they're coming out with some new ones soon. So if I really want to get into it, I'll probably just get a newer model. I have the Quest 3, and it is nice, but it's really heavy. Like, the battery's in the front, behind the screen, instead of like being on the back or something. So I find it really top heavy on my face. And I've got a big schnoz here. You'd think it would have enough room to rest on, but it just doesn't do it for me. grungy rock with male vocals. Yeah. I wonder if you like can find female covers of the songs you like, and then it'll give you like a good idea, you know, how to sing it. Female growl sounds even funnier. Talking away. Oh, I don't know what I'm to say. I'll say it anyway. You seem musically inclined. Oh, thank you. People say that, but like, I mean, I believe you. It's just I don't really. I want to learn to play an instrument really well. I play the violin, but I'm pretty rusty at it. And I would really like to learn the piano because like singing along with an instrument just elevates the whole experience, you know? It's no better to be safe than sorry, and I get songs stuck in my head all the time, so that's kind of annoying is what it is. I think that's why I sing all the time. Piano's easier than guitar. It makes sense. I got a keyboard. I bought a used keyboard to practice, and it just stopped turning on. Like when I went to pick it up, and I plugged it in and played it, and then I got home and I plugged it in and played it, and it was working still. And then after that, it gave out. So that was a shame. But it was only $10, so I mean, I'm not really out that much. And how is this tied? Oh, it's not tied, it was just caught. I got this for $1, so it's nice, whatever it is, but I want to make a scarf, so I'm undoing it.
That is a German saying. Der Woman singt, der Last dicht ruhig nieder, den Bos Menschen haben kein Lieder? You can settle down where people sing because bad people have no songs.
That is a good phrase. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce German words. I like that. I'm gonna remember that. Spacey, you're a bad person! Just kidding. When I'm out and about, uh, I whistle or like hum to myself. Sometimes I sing quietly, and no one else, no one else does. I feel like people used to whistle when they were in around town, but people here don't whistle anymore. Everyone's got their face in their phones. Very good pronunciation. Stop. That can't have been good pronunciation. But thank you for saying so. Everyone is too self-conscious. Yeah, that's true. And it's like you can just be filmed at any time and put on the internet and made into like a laughing stock. So no one wants to do anything that'll make them get attention in public, which I get. I understand that. I don't know. I just realized a long time ago that like it doesn't matter what strangers think of you. You know, as long as you're not harming other people or like being a problem, it doesn't really matter what they think of you. So I just sing my little chili pepper heart out. The O is a mixture of O and E. Just like throat singing. Mix O, U, A, and E. Like throat singing? Did I do it? I use an avatar on Twitch. I felt like getting punched in the throat. I'll just look it up. I'm sure there's someone who says it. How to pronounce mayonnaise? That's the first thing that came up. How to pronounce the German umlauts? Ooh. That's hard. That's like subtle differences there. E. 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 Well, I tried. Having kids made me way less self-conscious. I just don't give a beep anymore. I make a fool of myself to entertain a small child. Oh yeah, I'm told when I see my nieces and nephews, I just turn into a total clown. I mean, I'm kind of a clown already, but I dial it up a notch. You're a professional throat singer now. A++. Thank you. I feel the Mongolian blood rising in me. I wish I could. I know how to throat sing, but my throat's too like I don't know. It wears out too fast, and I get an itchy throat. It's not resilient enough for it. I would like to be able to do throat singing and produce the overtones with my vocal cords, but I have to practice for years. My wife would kill me in between. Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to practice it a lot. I don't know what it's called, but like when they're throat singing and then they get that really like they have the tone going and then they have that high pitch noise that like they can hit that goes with it. I don't know if I'm explaining it well, but I was able to do it once. I was watching a video on how to do it and I was practicing and I did it and then it made my throat so tired that I just stopped trying. Yeah. Maybe if I just do it a little bit every day, my throat will build up tolerance to it. No, it didn't make it up to Utah, and I didn't think it would. People were saying it was going to, and I was like, there's no way. We're really far away, and we're surrounded by mountains, so at least it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, you'd have to be careful. It's easy to damage the vocal cords. Drink coffee with honey? Oh, smooth out the voice. Have you ever put... No, have I ever put honey in coffee? I know people do that. I don't know if I've done it, though. I don't drink coffee very often. I love coffee, I love tea, I love the Java Jive and it loves me. Coffee and tea and the Java and me, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. Tastes weird the first time, now I can't do without. Just like women. Just kidding. Videos of Nashville looked crazy. I didn't know trees could explode from ice. Yeah, I guess the water freezes and they explode. Yeah, I do drink coffee, but like once a week. I don't drink it very often. It's good though. Gives me kind of jittery, you know. AI slop. Trees don't explode that much, guys. Come on, be reasonable. Be reasonable! Really? Because I saw a video that wasn't AI, and it showed this tree, and it was super, super cold. And then there was a bright flash and a mushroom cloud, so... Guess they explode! Whole city was gone. And then good old Donald Trump came riding in on a giant eagle, and he poured all this water over the fire to put it out. It had to be real. I don't know. It looked real to me. After was the aftermath, not it happening. Good old Donnie! We've got exploding trees. Nobody's trees explode like ours. We've got the best tree explosions. We can't stop nature will. Like Avatar! And all the critters. All the little critters come and fight the Marines. Remember that? Yeah, it's been a strange winter, though. No snow. No snow all winter long. There should have been 3 feet of snow by now. Kinda crazy. Has winter been... How's winter been over there in Deutschland? Has it been normal, or has it been kind of a strange winter? Adios. Back to bed for me. Well, get some good rest. Hopefully your kids stay simmered down. My feet are cold if I step in the snow. It's snowing right now. You have snow? Oh, I'm jealous. I want it to snow at least one good snowstorm before winter ends. Come on. Highly irregular. Yeah, it is really beautiful and peaceful. I like when it's snowing at nighttime and it's like really quiet and the snow is just silently falling. Chef's kiss. Yeah, it like absorbs all the sound and makes it. I grew up next to a busy street, like really cars and loud motorcycles my whole life going by. But when it was heavy snow, you could like barely even hear them, so it was my favorite. Sleep next to the fireplace during a snowstorm. What could be better? Are you on the spectrum too? I found out at the age of 47 that I have autism, ADHD, and stuff. As far as I know, I don't have autism of any kind. I think they tested me when I was young, but you know, who can say for sure? ADHD, probably. If you have both, it covers it up, and if you're smart, you learn to wear a mask real quick. Huh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Maybe I have both. At this point, it wouldn't even surprise me. Sorry, camera's a little... There we go. Um, so what What events like led to you finding out at 47? It's cool because I can connect with neurodivergence real quick, and to be honest, neurotypical people are boring. I agree with that. Normies are boring, for sure. Happened after COVID, I got severely depressed because of stress at work and all. I met one autistic girl and we got along so well. I thought it might have it too. Oh, okay. See, went and got tested, I take it, and they confirmed that. Yeah, all my friends that have like stuck around, they're like my long-lasting friends. They're all, I wouldn't call them like your average normie. They're all a little bit different, not in a bad way. To me, it's they're good ways. So maybe there's something to it. I also feel like a lot of, not everyone, of course, but a lot of just neurotypical people are kind of like fake. Like not as genuine as they could be. I don't know if you've experienced that, but I feel like I have. Psychiatrist didn't think so, but I researched and went to a specialist and got diagnosed. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, maybe if I went to a specialist, they would be, have more answers for me. It's harder to take diagnose for older people because we learn to mask it and stims and all. Yeah, that makes sense. You've had a lifetime to, get better at the masking. Yeah. Just ways to cope with it. That makes sense. Little tricks like that. It's you're making me think of Kermit the Frog when the puppeteer like pulls his mouth in. if you've seen him do that. And the soles got detached from the tip. Yeah. Got the mouth going. Flipping and flopping around. Cat needs a snack and me coffee. Does sound good. So I'll grab something. Excuse me. Hello! Jeff Game Guys, what's good, my guy? How's your night going? Or morning, depending where you are. I guess it's morning here, too, technically. Technically, it's morning. What's good, brother? Just turned two Homer? 200? It's going good. Just turned 2 a.m. Playing some DBD. Very nice. How are you liking Vecna? I mean, the first. That's such a dumb name. I'm sorry. The first? Come on. Come on, you can come up with something better. How are you liking Vecna 2? I think he's kind of fun to play against. Dodging his little vine attack is kind of fun. I thought that when he was like underground, crawling around, he couldn't see you. Like he could only... I didn't know what his point of view was. So I thought if I hid or like was running away, he wouldn't see, but he does. He sees you and he got me. I think I've lost 2 and won 2 against Vecna, the Survivor. I'm a Survivor main, so... But I like how he changes the map when his spooky ability activates and it's all red and stuff, and the sound is spooky. It's really... They gave him... Of all the killers there are, I think they gave him the most aura. Like, he's got the aura. Like, Freddy Krueger has aura too. Kind of the da-da, and when the map changes and it's all dreamy. But Vecna, they stepped up the aura to another level. And I do like how the new characters, Dustin and Eddie and whatever, they have more like idle animations. You know, they're not just like standing there in the lobby. They're kind of like looking around and stuff. I think that's fun, little detail. I've only gotten into maybe 3 matches with one. I think he's cool. I've seen other people play him, and he looks like a solid killer. Yeah, he does look good. I don't buy any of the licensed content. But he does, from what I've seen, he does look fun to play as. My friend bought the game for me, and then another friend gave me a Steam, $10 in Steam. So I bought the last Battle Pass, which gives you enough to buy the next Battle Pass, and so on, I guess. So, but apart from that, I don't buy anything else. I'm just cheap like that. Give card for $25. I'm planning on getting a few killers with it. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Did you get Myers? No. Nope. He is pretty cool, though. But like, I haven't unlocked. I only started playing a few months ago. Probably like 5 months ago, I guess, maybe 4 or 5 months. So I haven't even unlocked all the free characters. I do put a lot of time into it. I think I have like 350 hours in or something. But once I get all the free stuff unlocked, If I'm really feeling it, you know, I'll probably buy some good killers and stuff. Maybe a survivor or two. I do like Resident Evil, so I might get some of those guys. Yeah, I know he got removed. I wouldn't be surprised if it came back at some point, you know, several years down the road, but it's alright. I'm gonna be real, I hate playing against Myers. I hate players that you can't hear them coming, that don't have a terror radius. Like playing against the pig kinda, and I know these aren't like S tier killers, but like or playing against Ghostface and you can't hear him. I'm not good at dealing with that yet, so I'm okay that Myers isn't. There's not going to be new Myers players anymore for a while. And the one hit down. Those are two things I really hate. Is one hit downs and no terror radius, and Myers has both. He can have both. Is he your favorite killer? Killer? I barely know her. The only killers I've played... I mean, I've played a lot of the free ones, but, like, did I actually play... lately it's just been Deathslinger. I land those shots with Deathslinger, though. So... Got a gig with Ghosty LOL. Yeah. He's not bad after the buffs. Or rework, or whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. I'm eating pizza bites. They're garbage food. You shouldn't eat them, but... Here I am! I wish I had a pattern for a skirt. I have black wool and a crop top already. That would go pretty hard. I don't kill people's go piece. I sneak up and pick them off the gens and let their teammates heal them and do it again. Nice. I think Ghostface would fit my play style. I don't know. If he goes on sale, I might pick him up. If he ever goes on sale. Yeah, Dead by Daylight. DBD! Day 4 building survivor awareness. You scored an A- or something. That's funny. Yeah. It's kind of like... I don't know. It can be oddly wholesome, depending on who's playing. I play games of all kinds. Alan Wake was on sale for like $2. I don't know if you ever played Alan Wake, so I played it back in like 2013 or something, 2012. And then I saw it on sale, so I bought it. Now I'm playing through again. And Alan Wake is in Dead by Daylight. And he's in Fortnite, too. Which I just found out. I don't play Fortnite, but... I was in VR chat looking for an Alan Wake skin, and one of the skins is a Fortnite version of Alan Wake, so... It's all coming together. Yeah... This is gonna be a scarf. So I'm just doing rows and rows, nothing fancy. And then this is my other one I'm making. It's a scarf right now, but I'm gonna make it into a blanket. And this is the one I do every day. I add a different. Every stripe is one day. I started on January 1st, and I'm gonna go till the end of the year. Try not to miss a day, so it's gonna be a huge blanket in the end. If I don't die, if I get to finish it. And anytime I travel, I have to take this with me. I've been crocheting since the 1st of the year, January 1st. So, years and years and years ago, I made one pot holder that was triangular because I did it wrong. I kept losing stitches. That was probably 15 years ago or more. So I forgot even how to do it. I had to relearn how to do it this year. Yeah, granny squares are cool. Yeah, that's kind of what happened with me. Yeah, cooking mittens are useful. I'd like to learn how to make sweaters. Ultimately, it'd be pretty cool. I should try to pick up some knitting needles tomorrow. Watch some videos. So around Christmas time, been wanting to for a while. Someone got me a crochet kit. Oh, hey! Did you ask for it, or did they just happen to get you one? Because that'd be a nice coincidence. Also, I was able to loosen this up, so it's not. I'm not having to shove it in so hard. My grandma taught me to knit socks, but I picked it up years later by watching YouTubes about it. YouTube is so great for that. Hadn't talked about it in a while, but they remembered. Oh, that's a real one right there. Oh, I messed that one. Exactly. I always want to stream knitting or crochet, but I think it would be boring and then just play games instead. Yeah. That's fair. I don't think it's boring because I get to talk to people. If no one ever tuned in, then it would be pretty boring. But if you're knitting anyway, you might as well give it a try and stream if you feel like it. Probably make some friends in the chat. These kind of streams are awesome because I can actually talk to the person streaming without gaming delay because they have nothing else to look at besides the chat. Lol. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I don't watch any big streamers because you can't really talk to them, you know, or you have to pay to get a chat through. I like having, and like they're not gonna remember who you are, you know. I feel like if they have thousands of people watching them. Silent streams with not much going on because they get overwhelmed with noise. Most kids these days need distraction. Yeah, that's another thing about the crocheting that's good for me is it's a good kind of dopamine detox. Get a break from all the stimulation. The first thing I made when I started crocheting was a kitten hat. Like a hat that's shaped like a kitten or a hat for a kitten. Or both. Could be both. The only people I watch are within my friend group or within the community of my friend group. Gotcha. That does sound nice. Little orange hat for a little orange kitten. Only two are willing to wear it, but they're getting too big for it. Aww. It would be nice if kittens could just stay kittens. I'm fine with them growing up, just not in size. Yeah. Be a big cat, just be a small big cat. You don't want a Maine Coon or a Savannah cat? Or a pet mountain lion? You could get some tigers like Mike Tyson. Unraveling a black wool hat. I started to crochet. I think I can make a skirt out of the wool. Nice. Yeah, on the other scarf I'm making, I've unraveled a couple hats and other things. But then I just realized I can buy the yarn really cheap at the thrift store, so that's what I've been doing now. Have you made a skirt before? I used to mean clown, but I've recently gotten Houndmaster and Deathslinger. They've been and have been playing as them more recently. Yeah, there's a lot of good original killers. I haven't played Clown or Houndmaster yet, but Deathslinger's been fun lately. Oh, and I play the Unknown. The Unknown was my favorite. I think they nerfed him though, because I was getting 4Ks all the time, and I was doing really well. And then I think he got a nerf because I'm not as good at him anywhere. He is awesome. He's good design, good creepypasta vibes, good powers. Fits this game really well. Did you see cheetahs purr? Yeah, they're so cute. Cheetahs are the best. I would, if I was rich, I would totally have a pet cheetah. I would never have a tiger or a lion though. You're just flirting with death in that situation. Yeah, cheetahs like chirp. They chirp like birds. Yeah, cheetahs have it hard. They probably have like the most stressful lives out of the big cats. Huh, thought it was a crochet pattern. It sounds like it could be.
All right, my friends, I think that's all I'm gonna do for the night. Which survivor do I main? Jeff. I like his he's got like a kind of a post-apocalyptic wasteland skin that I got, and Jeff's just cool anyway. So I've been rocking that skin recently. I make post-apocalyptic clothing. This is what I've been working on. This here. So it's just a genre that I'm interested in. I'll show you my main costume actually. I haven't streamed any of it, like making that kind of stuff, because I've kind of been taking a break from it. But when I get back into it, I'll probably do some streaming of that. Let's see if you can see this. If I can get it to focus. Come on. Is that gonna work? Maybe I need to turn the brightness down or something. Yeah, there we go. This is my main costume that I've been adding to over the years. There's a good photo of it. It's kind of a Mothman vibe. Actually, I've got the goggles right here. I'll show you the goggles. Mask or goggles, I don't know what you want to call it. So I made these and then made that whole costume. So anyway, that's why I play Jeff, is because he's got kind of a Mad Max skin. I guess the new Survivor and is going to be like apocalypse themed kind of thing. The old woman or the young, whatever one wins, the young girl or the old woman with the voting. So I'll probably get her or whichever one wins. Yeah. I think I'm going to hop off. It was nice to meet you guys. Thanks for popping in. Gute Nacht. Herr Groove. If you guys... I stream every night. Or, well, it's night for me. I stream around this time every day. So if you guys ever want to pop in, yes. And good dreams to you when you go to bed tonight. I know it's daytime for you. I'll see you guys around.